What are you hearing about different states concerned with attorneys barred in a state working physically in a different state due to the pandemic, but still were barred in a state work? New York attorney working physically in Florida due to office closure or remote work happens to have home in Florida too. I've seen that a lot. It depends on the person. If you're a remote attorney and you want to work in Puerto Rico, for example, which I just bring up because in the webinar, and you're from New York and you really like working in Puerto Rico, I wouldn't buy a house in Puerto Rico. I wouldn't buy a house in any other state because of the idea that you're not going to be called back to the office is fairly slim. Do you expect people to be physically there? But things have changed. Even in the court, people are doing remote appearances and everything. It's just not a good idea. I have one candidate that I was working with that was from a huge firm in New York, and it moved to the South, bought a home there and everything. And of course, the firm wanted to go back to the office. So I don't think any of that's a good idea. I think you need to be very careful. I don't know that there's any ethical concerns about practicing law physically in another state when you're admitted in one state and practicing in the state where you're admitted. And clients, I don't think there's any problems with that because so many people are doing it. Just because you're practicing New York law and from Hawaii, it doesn't mean you're not a New York attorney. It's ridiculous. So I don't think there's any problems.